In this video, I'm going to be showing you 3 different ways you can use Stripe to collect payment from your clients or create a payment link. So without wasting much time, let's jump right into it. So this first method is going to work for you if you have a website. So if you have a website, what you have to do is just to install a specific plugin on your website and you'll be able to accept payment from your customer. Now, the particular plugin I install on my website is this WooCommerce Stripe Payment Gateway. Now, once you install that specific plugin on your website and a customer tries to purchase something on your website, this is how it's going to look like. Right here, you can see I have this payment gateway which is called Paystack. This is for people that in Africa or in Nigeria. Now, if you check here, you can see that I have debit or credit card which is for Stripe. So now, when customer input their details, Stripe is going to take that payment and put it on your dashboard. So if you have a website, this should help. Now let's assume that you don't have a website, maybe you just work for an international client for your freelancing job and all that, and you want to collect the payment through Stripe. There's other 2 ways to go about it. The first one is to create a payment link, while the second one is to create an invoice. Now I'm going to be showing you the 2 methods in this video. Now, for you to create any of these payments, you need to have a active Stripe account. Understand? So if you are from non-supported country and you don't have a Stripe account to receive this payment, you can check the description of this video. I'm going to leave a video there that's going to walk you through on how you can create or set up a Stripe account from any country in the world. Now, once you are done with your Stripe, once you have fully set up your Stripe account, the next thing is to go to your Stripe dashboard, go to your Stripe, then you want to click on this more. Now I'm going to be showing you 2 methods. The first method is going to be the payment link, while the second method is going to be the invoice. Now the difference between this payment link and invoice is that for this payment link, you can just create one payment link and use it to receive payment from any customer, like different customer, you understand? But this invoice is specific for a particular customer. You create this invoice, you send it to the customer, it's going to be sent to customer email, then the customer click on the button and pay. So I'm going to be showing you this practically as we continue in the video. So the first thing you want to do if you want to go with the payment link, obviously, is to come to this more and click on this payment link. Now you can see that I already have some payment links here, which is for some of my service. So for you to create your own payment link, if you get to this dashboard, it's going to be blank. You're not going to see anything like this. So for you to create your own payment link, you want to click on this new. Then here, this is where you want to put the name of the product. So for me, I'm just going to say YouTube. Now I'm going to name this payment link YouTube link. Now once I put that link, it's going to ask me to add this as a new product. So I'm just going to click on add. Now once I add this, it's going to ask me to put description. If I have some description in mind, I can put it. Now it's going to ask me about the product task code. Now if you want to collect tasks, you might want to select, come down here, maybe you offer a web design service. Let me see. You can see there's a web design service here, so you can click on this. Let's say you offer an advertisement service. You can click here to see, yeah, this advertisement service. So you can just pick it randomly here. So if you are not able to find the particular product the service you offer, you can just put a product that is close identity to that product. So once you are done with that, just come here and put the price. Now my own is showing euro because this Stripe account is in GBP, so you can actually come to this currency and you can see USD here. So I'm going to click this on USD, then I'm going to do 20 USD. So now once you do that, you are going to scroll down here. You can see a recurring payment here, and you can see a one-time payment. Now the difference between these two is that the recurring payment is a payment that's going to be charging your customer maybe every day, every week, every month, every 3 months, every year, or every 6 months. Now one-time payment is the payment your customer is going to pay once and they are not going to pay again, while recurring payment is payment that's going to happen at least twice before your customer stop paying. You understand? So but what we are trying to do is that we're trying to collect the payment from our customer once. Now if you want to learn how to create a recurring payment, I also have a specific video on that. I'm going to leave it in the description of this video so that you can go through that link. If you want to charge your customer, like maybe you offer a service where you have to charge your customer every month, you might need this recurring payment. But the one we are treating in this video is one-time payment. So once I'm done with that, I'm just going to click on this one-time payment and click on this add products. Now once I do that, I can just scroll down here. If you want to collect tasks automatically, you can collect tasks. If you want to collect customer address, you can click on this. If you require customer to provide phone number, you can also click on this. If you want to limit the number of payments, you can also click on this. So for me, I can just leave this collect tax automatically if necessary. Then add custom feed if you want to add another feed, if you want to add promotion code, if you want to allow customer to provide tax ID and so on and so forth. So here is where everything is going to appear. So basically this is the only thing you have to do at this point. Now you can come here to see what the customer is going to see after the payment. Now this is after payment, you understand? So you can say show confirmation page. This one say replace with default custom. So if you want to show them a different message different from this one, you can just type it here. Now if you don't want to show confirmation page, you can just click here. Let me just remove this. If you don't want to show confirmation code page, you can just click here. So you want to redirect your customer to your website. So if you are in a situation whereby you want, after the customer has successfully made the payment, you want to redirect them to your website or to your WhatsApp. Sometimes you might want to redirect them to your WhatsApp so that they can confirm the payment if necessary, you understand? So this is where you want to put either the website, your website, or the WhatsApp link. Just redirect them to your WhatsApp inbox. So now here you can slip the payments if necessary. You can create an invoice. So if you create an invoice, they are going to charge you another additional fee. So you can see right here that if you create an invoice, they are going to charge you 0.4% of the total transaction, cap at $2. So the maximum they are going to charge you is $2. So for me, I just want to show them this confirmation page, you understand? Or I can even redirect them to my WhatsApp to confirm the payment, but I'm just going to leave them on this page. Once I'm done with all this, the next thing I want to do is just to come here and click on this create link. So once I create the link, this is how the link is going to look like. So what I can do at this point is that I can copy this link and send it to the customer. So once I copy this link and send it to the customer, this is how it's going to look from the back end. Let me show you. Alright, so once I send this payment link to the customer, this is what the customer is going to be seeing from their back end, you understand? So they will be asked to put their email address, they will be asked to put their payment link. So I can just remove this, add new payment link. So this is how it's going to look like. They are going to add their payment details, like the card details, the expiring date, the CVC, and they are going to put the address. And once they do that, they will just click on this pay, and once they pay, the payment is going to reflect on your Stripe dashboard, you understand? So that is how you can create payment link, and you can send this link to as many as possible people as you can, understand? You can send it to a lot of, maybe you have like 10 clients, you can send it to all of them. They will pay. It's still going to reflect in your dashboard. Now the second one we are going to be doing is called invoice. Now invoice is when you send the payment link or the message to a specific client, you understand? So let's quickly go back to there. Now for you to create an invoice, you want to come to this more, then you want to click on this invoice. Now under this invoice, you can see that I've created some invoice here, understand? So for you to create a new invoice, you want to come to this create invoice. Now this is where you want to add the customer details. Now you are going to need the customer name and the customer email address, because this invoice is going to be sent to the customer email address. So I'm just going to click on this add new customer. Then I'm going to put the customer name here. So I'm just going to put the email here. So this is the email I'm going to send the invoice to. So once I do that, I'm just going to click on this save. So once I save it, I'm just going to scroll down. Now this is where it's going to ask me to add the item name. So I can put the item I already have here, or I can also create a one-time item or create a new product. So let me just create a one-time item. You can do either of this, or if you already have the product name here, you can just select it from here. So I'm just going to create this. Then I'm going to put the item, the name of the item here. So I'm going to do, now I'm going to put the price. So this one is going to be in GBP, because my Stripe account is in GBP. So I'm just going to do 15 GBP. Now, do you want to collect tax? Here you want to say no. So, but if you want to collect tax, you can go ahead with the tax collection anyway. But I'm just going to say no, I don't want to collect tax for this payment. So I'm just going to click on save. Now I'm going to turn this tax off. I'm going to turn this off. I don't want to collect tax. Now once I'm done with that, I'm just going to scroll down to this payment collection request payment. So here is where you want to set the date. So when do you want this customer to pay? So you can say you want the customer, you are expecting the payment today, tomorrow, or in the next 7 days. So I'm just going to put in the next 7 days. Now if you scroll down here a little bit, you can see where it says manage payment method. Now if you click here, you will see that they have this direct bank transfer, and they also have this credit card. So what you can also do is that you can click on this drop down. You can see it's all unavailable for this invoice. So these are the payment that is unavailable for this particular invoice because of their currency. You can see this one is in euro, this one is in Canadian dollar and USD and all that. Now you have this three options to choose from. So I can just turn this off, this direct bank debit, and turn this on, and I can just turn everything on. I can turn 3 of this payment method on, or I can just say okay, I only want to have maybe credit card or debit. I can just turn these 2 on and leave only this one. But for this particular video, I'm just going to turn on this credit card and debit card link. So I'm just going to turn it on. Then once I'm done with that, I'm just going to click on save. Alright, so once I save this, do you want to automatically charge the customer on the file? So since this is going to be a one-time payment, you might not want to automatically charge the customer. You want to charge them manually. But if it is something that has to do with recurring payments, then you might want to charge them automatically at the end of the specific day. Like maybe you want to be charging them every 28th of each month, then you can put it on this auto charge customer. But for this particular video, we're just going to leave it at request payment, leave it manually. So once you are done with that, you can just come to this delivery. So you want to deliver this invoice to their email. So email invoice to customer. So once you are done with that, you can just scroll down here. There's nothing much to do. Now this is what is going to happen. You can see all this preview here. So we have this invoice, we have this email. This is how it's going to appear on the email when the customer click on it. Now on the payment page, this is how it's going to appear when the customer wants to make payment. This is how the payment page is going to appear. Understand? So we are pretty much done with everything we have to do here. So once you are done with that, just click on this review invoice, and you want to send it to the CC. So I'm just going to put the email address here, but this is optional, so I'm just going to put it here. Then once I'm done, I'm just going to send invoice. So once I send it, you want to make sure that this thing is on open. Sometimes if it's on draft, you want to make sure that you edit it till it appeared to this and you show this open. So once it's open, what is going to happen in the back end is that the customer is going to receive an email. So this is the email that the customer is going to receive. You can see from the company. Then if I click on this email, you can see this is how it's going to appear on this email. So at this point, what the customer will actually do is to actually click on this pay. So I'm just going to copy the link right here because I don't want to use this device to pay. So once the customer click on that email, this is where it's going to redirect them to. And from here, it's going to show them when this payment is going to be due, which is 7 days from now. Then customer, then from the company, then the invoice name and all that. So if you scroll down, you can see that you can actually pay with Google Pay, or you can pay with another way. So if you scroll down here, you can see that it asks you to secure or one-click checkout with link. So it's because I turn on the link, that is why it's asking to pay this. Now another third payment you can use is this card. So the customer can use credit card or debit card. So once they pay, the payment is going to reflect on your Stripe dashboard. You understand? So once they make payment, the payment is going to reflect on your Stripe dashboard, and that is how you can collect Stripe payment from your customer. And I hope you find this video helpful. I hope you find this video valuable. If you find this video helpful, kindly give this video a thumbs up so that more people like you can get to see this video. Share this video with your friends. Subscribe to this channel. Turn on the bell notification so that anytime I drop a new video just like this, you'll be among the first people to be notified.